I'm Wild and I'm a Macedon regional tutor and a My Choice Pad trainer. At the moment I do specialist language teaching at WhiteHawk Academy. City Academy WhiteHawk is set in the WhiteHawk estate on the edge of Brighton. The estate has quite a number of social issues in terms of long-term unemployment, and also connected with that, there's been a consistent problem with children with speech and language difficulties. This school and the neighbouring school had the highest number of children with speech and language statements in the authority. When the children come into the school, obviously their language levels are quite low, and it's really, really important for the school to pull those language levels up as quickly as possible in order for the children to make the right amount of academic progress. The aim really was to improve access to the curriculum for reception and Year 1 children. It was the key text that the class teacher is using for a topic, and as well as that text, also I write a rhyme that incorporates the language both from the story and from the class topic. In terms of the My Choice Pad, all the key language is put onto the grids, the My Choice Pad, and then the children use the pads to get the repetition, because the really important thing for the children with speech and language and communication difficulties is that consistent repetition, so they can internalise the language effectively, so when they're in class and they hear the words, they've got a place to put them in their memory, so they're not struggling for meaning, they're not struggling to retrieve language, they've actually had that language really well embedded into their... At the present time I'm working with 3 boys, one little boy with a speech and language statement who actually has made very good progress over the last year from being virtually non-verbal. Now he's actually speaking clearly in sentences, and we're focusing on developing his ability to retell stories, so it's narrative strategies.
I can do.
Go on, you can do it then. We're going to listen to the story. We're going to use another little boy with ADHD who finds it very, very difficult to concentrate, and as a consequence often his language can be quite muddled, and the big benefit with the My Choice Pad grids is that it gives him that clarity of language, it enables him to concentrate really well, and so when he does speak he's actually producing sentences that are much more easily understood, and he's actually understanding people better and therefore understanding instructions better. I'm not staying. The 3rd little boy, he's got a range of listening attention difficulties, expressive language and comprehension, and again he's really benefited from using the My Choice Pad because his concentration has improved so much, and when he's working on the grids he's really focused on the language and trying to find the words that come from the story. That it enables the children to concentrate really effectively, they engage with it really well, and then they're getting that repetition of language, which is so important if they're going to develop their own expressive language, and their comprehension and memory is going to improve. I get such a lot of pleasure out of seeing them engaging with it, really concentrating and really enjoying what they're doing, and seeing that actually you get lots of social interaction and the children enjoy that social interaction and being able to share the iPad and have a look at different things on it. So it's been a really, really good project for me.